Hello everybody, Mailman here from Go Productions. Another coyote double last night and some great footage. I got a lot of footage on some pressured coyotes. This is an area that gets hunted hard. A lot of people drive by that area and I want to show you what these coyotes do. I really like areas, man, where I could see long ways, watch their reactions, watch what they do whenever people come around, and I got some of that great stuff. We're going to start off here. I'm on top of a ridge. I'm roosting, trying to roost a gobbler for my son, see if that same gobbler's in the area from last year. Got up on that ridge waiting for that turkey, and I had 3 groups sound off around me. It's about 7:45 in the evening before it was even dark. So back on my lease, coyotes sound off pretty quickly. I'm going to hit the fields early because I'm down there for turkey. Get out to the field at first, and we have one of the problems I have whenever I hunt early. This is why I really like to shoot after midnight. But I pull in there, throw out my collar. I want to locate first, early, and I'm getting everything ready, and I throw out my Icatech, Night Stalker, Predator Tactics, Amy Interrogation Howl. 3 howls, pause it, 2 howls, get a response way to the left, and sit there a couple minutes. I'm getting all my stuff ready to go out into the field. I don't know where I'm going to set up yet. And I look up in the field, and there's one going across the field. Now, makes it about a quarter of the way into the field, and a car's coming up the gravel road. So this is just I hear that car coming. I'm ready, and I'm moving up into the field, but that car is going to come right beside me. And the first footage we're going to jump to right here is what these coyotes do sometimes. This coyote runs to the middle of the field, and there's a hill there. And I had this hill in my footage before. A coyote popped over top of it. I shot the coyote, and I could see the legs going. I'll throw that footage up here, man. It was some of my best footage with night vision. But that coyote comes up the back of that hill, ran there on purpose, and watches that truck go by. So that coyote knows, man, when people drive by, maybe they're scanning or whatever, they stop and they shoot at them. What it did is it went behind this mound, and it actually looked up over top there. Now, there's 2. I see 2 at specific times there. That one that answered me to the left stuck its head up out of the higher weeds. The weeds are starting to get high already. So I knew that there was 2 in the area. I'm walking over there. That car went past me, and that coyote's on top of that mound once that vehicle goes by. And it's standing there, and it's sitting there looking pretty much in my general direction. I don't know what it's doing, but it's looking over there to see if there's anything over there. And I just wait. It stretches, has some great footage of, man, this coyote stretching, and it takes a nap right there. And I'm about 200 and some yards out. What I do, man, is I stalk in. Just stalk into 88 yards and lip squeak a little bit. That coyote never gets up out of its bed, but looks up at me, and boom, I drop that coyote right there on that mound where it went over to hide behind and look. Now, I looked for that other one whenever I took the shot, but it was a while from the time I seen the 2. Could have been a half an hour I moved up there. So I'm up there taking pictures, and I just decided to throw the collar out again, and I throw the same thing out, that Amy Interrogation Howl from Predator Tactics. Set up there a while, took some pictures, kept scanning, and I turn around. Here comes another female in, and you see her come up. This one, a little more challenging. I don't know if it was because of the elevation or what, but I definitely hit this coyote on the first shot. Runs out there and stops, and I hit it again, and it was still standing. So I put one more in it and dropped it right there for another double on the night. Got home early because we were turkey hunting in the morning. I didn't want to be out there late. But it's just amazing when I watch some of these coyotes do out in these fields when they're pressured. They will bed down in that high grass. They will get behind mounds. They will get behind trees because they know someone's going by, and they wait for it to go by, and then they come back out there. So sometimes I really like to sit there on those big open fields, thousands of yards, and watch their reaction, see what they do. Also, the other night, one of my other videos, check it out, was a double, and I watched one for, I think, 17 minutes on the wood line before he committed out into the field. The next one was 19 minutes. So on this land that's pressured, I don't call them in really quickly. They tend to come in, and you'll see, and just like in this video, man, they just come moseying on in, coming over to eventually check out what that sound was. So don't always rely on them things come flying in. I know on videos we see it a lot, and a lot of people have them come flying in. But when you have a pressured piece of property that other people hunt, sometimes I just kind of finesse it and wait and look for hogs. One of the things we have down here, man, is we have hogs. So even if I'm up there waiting, I may eventually run into some hogs. But give those stands a little bit more time, and it definitely pays off. Thanks for watching. A lot more to come.